Yes, so my correct people, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing beautifully well today. Now the rumor reaching us now. In fact, Queen Naomi visiting was two in one. Yes, Queen Naomi visit was two in one. She actually went to go and collect her, her award. But at the same time, there was something that actually happened that she has been, thinking of seeing Kabiyesi one-on-one to have a word with him, not something you would tell him on phone because phone talk is not like seeing somebody eye to eye, to speak with. So now, when the opportunity came, she was actually, yeah, she knows that they were already told her about the meeting of her coming to Ile-Ife to get the award. So she was like, okay, by the time she go for that award, she will use that opportunity to see Kabiyesi and also to speak a word with him, to let him know what she has seen. And that was how exactly what happened. So reaching the palace, she sat down, she and Kabiyesi started talking and she started telling Kabiyesi all the things that she has seen. In fact, these things they are not things I can say with words, my people. In fact, when I heard those things, I say, what expression will I use? Which language? Which word? Which language will I use for this kind of things that I'm hearing? They said those things they are not things that one can hear with your ear like this. You can't even hear those things because these are deep revelations. These are powerful revelation that has to do with Kabiyesi and that has to do with the throne. And of course, they said, in fact, when Queen Naomi finished telling Kabiyesi this whole thing, what Kabiyesi did, they said, surprises all the palace guards that were there present, because at this point they said it was only Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi that were left in the throne, in his chamber, because when Queen Naomi was entering was when these Oloris were coming out, and of course they could not go back. It's as if they should just go back to go and see, but obviously they were already out of the palace, like they were already coming out, so there's no way they could go back. They had told Kabiyesi, bye bye, we are going to see you, Daro, those kind of thing. They said, final goodbye for the day. For them to turn and come back, it will look funny. In fact, they can't even do that, because what would be their reason for coming back? Is it now that Queen Naomi is around that they want to turn back to go and meet Kabiyesi, to even tell him what? So based on that, Queen Naomi was able to just have that full time with Kabiyesi, and she narrated everything that she has seen, everything that she has seen in the vision of the night. And of course, Kabiyesi, he doesn't joke with Queen Naomi. He doesn't, especially when Queen Naomi say, Kabiyesi, I had a dream, or I have seen a vision. Hearing those words, dream, vision, you see Kabiyesi sitting at a lot. He want to hear every bit of it, because he trusts Queen Naomi's, vision, dream, revelation, prophecy, anything that comes from Queen Naomi. He's always, something that Kabiyesi don't joke with, because Queen Naomi has been tested and trusted. Kabiyesi has tested her, and he has discovered that, look, if Queen Naomi say this, omo, hold and well. If Queen Naomi tell you anything, hold and well. Yes, so don't joke with it. Hold it and run with it, because if you don't, in fact, you will see everything coming to pass exactly just as she has said. And that's the reason why they said when Queen Naomi was in the palace, whenever she had any dream or any vision or whatever, and he tells Kabiyesi, if it's not a good one, they will pray about it to, avert whatever it is. And if it's a good one, you see them praying to see it come to pass, and everything will happen just as they desire it to happen. So that's the reason why Kabiyesi do not joke with Queen Naomi's vision. And that's the reason why he cannot do without Queen Naomi, because he knows that Queen Naomi has his spiritual eyes. Queen Naomi is just like the backbone that he has among all his wives, among all his Oloris. That's the reason why he cannot take Queen Naomi for granted, because of why Queen Naomi is not that one person that he supposed to take for granted. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been watching, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button. Turn on notification bell so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. Share so others will learn one or two. Don't forget as well that all these are all alleged speculated story. They are not for sound information. And also don't forget to leave a thumbs up. My correct people. So now they said, so based on the relationship and the trust he has for Queen Naomi over the years. So the moment Queen Naomi, made it known to him that he wants to see him, he was ready to actually see her because he knows that whatever it is that Queen Naomi wants to see him for is very, very, very important. And the moment they said he heard all what Queen Naomi said, he said Kabiyesi jumped up unknowingly to him that he just jumped up from his seat, and Queen Naomi quickly turned her face like, of course, now. When they say Kabiyesi jumped up, he did not jump and stand up on his seat. No, because obviously Kabiyesi cannot stand up in the presence of people. The guards has to quickly do the needful. But what happened is that he so like he just jerked on his seat, like he was like, eh? And it was startled, that kind of a thing, because in fact what he heard was something that he cannot just keep to himself. So they were like, it was asking Queen Naomi, what can we do about it? What is it that we needed to do right away? Queen Naomi was like, first of all, of course, that she has been praying about it, and that he wants Kabiyesi on his own to also be praying, and that they have to set out a day for them to meet and have their prayers with fasting, along fasting and praying. Because of course some people say, Kabiyesi fast. Of course they say Kabiyesi they fast, so Kabiyesi fast and pray as well, because some people will think that because he's Onirisha, because he's the Onirisha and he's with the ancestors, and because the ancestors, the spirit are there and all that, he doesn't need all that. Who told you? Like, who tell you? They say Kabiyesi always fast and pray, especially when Queen Naomi was in the palace. They always fast and they always pray, because he knows that whatever it is, God is the ultimate. Of course, they cannot do without God. Kabiyesi reverence God. He knows everything, because why? He is a king who reverence his maker and who always go to his maker. Okay? So he always turn to God for help, for assistance, because obviously without God, endorsing him, without God, giving him the wisdom, the enablement on a daily basis, he knows he cannot, do without the God himself. That's the reason why he's always fasting also and praying, even though it's not always, it's not like every now and then. Okay, kábíyèsí o, kádé pẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, àmì àṣẹ, àmì àṣẹ, àmì àṣẹ. Now, because of that, the Queen Naomi now was like, okay, we have to set a day aside for prayer. They both now agreed. Now they have not actually concluded on the day Queen Naomi will be coming to the palace that they will do the prayers. But meanwhile, Queen Naomi has said it that she will be praying, and Kabiyesi too has to pray and also do the needful that he needs to do, that he needs to do. Whoever that is involved, okay, what he needs to do, to put things in order, he has to also do it. And the elders that will also want to join him in this prayer, he need to speak with them and also let every stakeholder know about what is on ground, so they all can come together and pray, to God to help them, take care of things. Okay, so my correct people, this is what I came across. But at the end of the day, they said Queen Naomi, actually we know that Queen Naomi has her own chamber there, like she used to be in the royal manor whenever she visits the great throne of Oduduwa. So now they said she actually spent the night in her royal manor in the palace. But at first they said she was actually saying she has to go to outside to go and stay in the hotel. But Kabiyesi insisted that she stay in her royal manor. Why will she go out there? That even though he did not invite her, that this is her home. Of course, it's her home, but she was just like, maybe she just want to just don't want to stay in the park. And Kabisi was like, no, 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 hey, no, you go nowhere. You are spending the night right here in your home. And that was what happened. My correct people, this is what I came across on the street of social media. And I said I must come and relate with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. Love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.